Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you Canva. It has been an invaluable resource within my business. It has helped me create my lead magnets. It's helped me create memes. It's helped me create infographics. I mean, it is a resource that is probably within the top 3 software websites that I use for everything. So I'd like to go over a little bit and show you guys how you can create a small little ebook, use it for your lead generation, create templates so that you can create multiple ebooks and not have to recreate everything when you go in there. So I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second and I will switch it on over. Okay, first off, if you're going to be using Canva for your ebooks and lead generation PDFs and things like that, just know that you can only have 30 pages maximum. So if you're going to create an ebook that is larger than 30 pages, you're going to have to create multiple booklets and merge them together with another piece of software such as Adobe or other ones that you can edit PDFs within. Second, I would look into where you want to put your content. For me, I use 8.5 by 11 because I prefer to have the PDF feature, and that way you guys can print out the resources that I provide to you. They can also be used on mobile devices if necessary, tablets, phones, all that fun stuff. But if you're going to create something that is specifically designed to be used on a mobile, then I would use the Instagram, and so you can do like the Instagram posts, or you can do Facebook posts, you know, things like that. I mean, they have so many options in here, you guys, it's not even funny. There's so much in here. It has been around for a while. I know that I just recently discovered it, and it is the best resource because number one, it is free, and number two, it helps me to get through things a lot faster. There is a upgraded version that's like $12.99 a month, and that allows you to upload a brand kit to it. So if you click on here, you can do your logos. Those are for another business. And you can have your own colors. You can upload fonts and things like that. So if you have consistent things that you use, then you can upload these different things with the paid version of it. That is pretty much the difference between the paid and the free version. Everything else you can use within the free version, and it is absolutely amazing. So don't let it deter you that if you can't afford the $12.99 a month, because the free version is spectacular. If you've never ever used it before, there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube, and they even have their own little design school right here where you can watch some videos to help you understand a little bit more, you know, graphic design basics, branding your business, social media mastery, presentations to impress. There are tons of videos that you can watch on Canva that will help you with your branding and making all of your resources that you want to use within your business. So don't be afraid to just go dive in, because it's actually a really easy website to use. To start with the ebooks, let's start with the cover, obviously. So if you want to start, you can look under your business book covers. You can look, book covers are good ones. You can just grab one here and they will bring up all kinds of different resources here to pick one. You know, you can just grab a cover here. It'll show you the colors that you can use, that they use within this cover, and then you can just pick this template and you can edit it within the website right here. So in order to edit it, let's make this a little bit bigger so you can see. These are all grouped together. If you want to delete the whole thing, you can just hit delete. Or if you want to ungroup it, you can right click ungroup, and then it will become different groups. And so you can delete individual ones. and then just you double click in here and you can control or command all depending on what you're on, a PC or a Mac. And then you can edit the text within here and then just, you know, name it what you want. Well, if I can spell. With the Pro version, you have your own text or font, sorry, or you can just use whatever font they have in here that you like to change the font in here. That's just be, you can change the colors of the font. You can, you know, I mean, there's, you can add your own palettes with the, obviously the paid version, or if you don't like what is within their thing, you can open up the rainbow color generator here and just create and change the text color. You can do that for the back. So just up here, this little guy here changes the background color, and you can change it to, you know, whatever you want now that you can't see that. See, all these are individual things, they're elements. And so over here, let's make this guy a little bit smaller again so you can see. You can add your own elements. They have grids and shapes and frames and stickers. I mean, there's so many elements that you want to. So if we're doing, you know, say we're doing an ebook on Google Plus, then you can just add that. Some of the elements, remember now, are paid version. So if you want to search for just the free ones, then you can just click this free up here, because you can see remove watermarks right there. They're going to want me to pay for that. So some of the, they're like $1. I mean, and if it's worth it to you, then go ahead. But I have never paid for anything, any of the elements within here. So you just find a free one and you can just add it here just by clicking it or dragging it over, and then you can place it to wherever you want. And if you don't like these guys in the background, you can delete those and just add your element that you want here. There's all kinds of different elements that you can add, or you can search for them up here. You can find, you know, different logos. Let's see what they have. I mean, you can just type in, so here's the Facebook one, and you can just have different, you know, Instagram ones. So if it's, you have an ebook that's focused on social media marketing or something like that, you can add that as a cover. So next, if you want, you can just create a blank page for the table of contents, and it will just mirror, you saw how it did that, it mirrors the example below that, but then it will just create you a blank page. So to add the table of contents, you go home, you can search table of contents, if I can spell right. And it will show you all the templates that it has for the different table of contents. You can pick one. Let's just pick this one really quick. Okay, so now that you've picked this table of contents, you can edit it the same as the cover. I'm just going to skip that to save you guys, you know, the long video of that. Just pretend it's edited to your content. And then you want to save it, so make sure that it's saved. And then you can go back over here, refresh this page on your cover page, and then you will go back to your folders over here. And then on all your designs, you can bring in your table of contents right here. And there it is. It's easy to add to another page. So now you have your ebook example, your cover page, you have your table of contents, and now you want to create a template for your actual pages. So you can come back over here and you can start with elements, and I always go to free because I'm not going to pay for any of them. It's totally up to you guys if you want to pay for them, but you can create a template for your own pages. So I just go to shapes here, and then you can just click on a square and you can bring it down below and size it to what you want. You just create a little border down here, and you can size it to what you want, and then change the color of it to, you know, whatever color you want, your brand or whatever. And then you can add your logos. So I have you in your uploads over here, you can add your logo to it, and then you can resize that. So you can bring it down, you know, within your thing here and just make your own little page here. And then you can add, go back to elements, that's where I was trying to go, into the shapes. And then you can add a little flag up here to create a page number to it. You go to text and you would just type, put your text box in, click a text, and you can add number 1. And if you think that's too small of a font, you can make it bigger up here. You can drag it over here. And these little arrows that are the little lines that keep coming up will help me center it and things like that. So if I want it center in here, you can just watch for the crosshairs up there. If I want to make it bigger, because I think that's still too small, just bring it a little bit bigger. I can change the font of it. I can change the color of it. So if I want to make it a dark green. And that is how you would create just a template for your pages. And then you can add all your text in here and you can start typing your article and just go from there. You can make it bigger, smaller, and things like that. If you think that that is too plain of a Jane, you can go back over here and have fun with these elements. Sorry, I didn't want to do that one. I want to do the square. And then just make, side little things over here. I've seen some PDFs that have, just fun little things here, kind of like a newsletter, and you can actually add elements to it. So you can just click on the X to get out of the shapes, and then you can see all the elements down here. You can, put a graph in there, chart, whatever you want to do to just create your own little thing for your ebook and your lead generation, whatever you're going to use it for, and just have fun with it and make it your own. So that is basically just one piece of Canva that I use. Like I said, I use it to make my quotes, my memes, my infographics. I mean, there's so much you can use it for. And again, you can just go to their design school, which is right here. And if you have questions or you want more tutorials on how to create different things, they have all kinds of fun things over here. And so you can just spend hours over here just learning how to use Canva. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. I will do some more creation and tutorials of other software and websites that I use. And currently I am working on creating a blog, so I have everything all in one spot for you guys. And hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments or anything, please click on down below and leave them for me there. And you will find when I have my blog up and ready and running for you guys, I will put the link for it below. Have a great day, guys. See you next time.